every unhealthy relationship that you've ever had in your life, every unhealthy and toxic person that you've had an encounter with or any kind of experience with, you attracted that person into your life. This is a very hard truth to swallow, and for many of us, including myself, it's very uncomfortable. A lot of the times, though, the process can be a little bit easier to digest and receive if you're operating from a place of self and not ego. When you're truly doing the work and you're truly wanting to productively go inward, you will ensure that ego has left your space. We have to, it may sound silly, but we have to ensure that we allow ego to step away and take a back seat, because ego is not going to allow us to take any kind of ownership or accountability for any part that we had to do in this situation with this person. Ego is not going to allow you to embrace and accept the fact that you were once in a dysfunctional space, therefore you attracted someone out of that dysfunction. Ego is not going to allow you to accept and embrace the fact that you were in a season of loneliness, therefore you attracted someone out of loneliness. We have to ensure that when we're doing the work, that we're operating from a place of self. When we are doing this, we're able to go into a place of authenticity and vulnerability that's uncomfortable, and I totally get it and I hear it and I feel you that it's uncomfortable. Yes, I was in a very dysfunctional space. Therefore, I attracted this person who ultimately ended up being dysfunctional too. And as we grew in this dysfunctional situation together, I evolved out of it and they were still dysfunctional. So a lot of the times when ego is present, ego will make you think that, oh, I had nothing to do with this person being toxic in my life, and I don't know how they wound up in my life, and they just must have fell from thin air. No, you had everything to do with that person entering into your life. Not only did you attract them, you gave them full access to you. And not only did you give them full access to you, you invested into them. Time, space, energy, thoughts, emotions, feelings. You invested into them. So when you ask me, Jade, how do you do the work? What does that mean? You're always saying do the work. Doing the work requires you to check to see who's present. If ego is present, you'll hear a lot of blame, shame, guilt, judgment, harsh opinions about he this and she that and they that. But when you're operating from a place of self, you're vulnerable. You're authentic. You're able to go inward and accept ownership, take accountability, be responsible for your part in this, and be able to know there was something going on in me where I felt like that person was desirable. There was something going on within me and that I was dealing with to where their dysfunction was appealing to me. Something to think about and something to unpack.